2005, 2006, we were having a lot of conversations about what costs more, natural hair versus relaxed hair. And I think what we saw is that while those conversations on the surface focused on manageability, practicality, time efficiency, we were also having this parallel conversation about class status and what it means to invest money in your hair and essentially go natural. The product junkie, for example, is a prominent trope within the natural hair community, and I don't think that many people like to think about it in relation to class identity, but it very much so is, because it's based off of overconsumption within the natural hair community itself. I, as an English student, am inclined to deconstruct what product junkie means, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, product, capitalism, consumerism, the labor that you put in is the product that you get out. Then I'm thinking junkie, a colloquial term for addict, overconsumption, overindulgence, excess. So what does it mean that we have all these words encompassing product junkie and then we don't actively equate it to a class status or a class identity?
Let's all get ready to say, me, the product junkie. Is that you? Is that you? Because that's me. It's me. It's me. It has to be me. Did you see I had 3 16-ounce curly meringues in my arms and a curly pudding? You know how much money that is? That's $58 times 4.
So what we get from this video is some really interesting and telling things. One, where she goes, I'm guilty of this, I'm certainly a product junkie. She is appealing to the audience to say, oh, I see some of myself in this identity as well. 2, when she's holding all the products like this, we see some really high-end natural hair products in her arms. Interestingly enough, there's a lot of working class and poverty class scholarship out there that speaks to how communities form and appeal to a middle class sense of morality or identity. So middle class identity centers itself on aspects of illusion, presentation, and respectability. In what ways is the natural hair community catering or appealing to this sense of middle class identity through the illusion or the presentation that you have to buy these products in order to have your hair look like mine? Of course, there's always the backlash or counter argument that no one's forcing someone to buy these products, but in the same breath, we're using the natural hair community not only as a commercial site, but also as an educational one where people want to learn more about the health of their hair and how to maintain it and how to grow it. And so if you are a YouTuber saying this is what worked for me, if someone has a similar hair texture, they might feel inclined to buy the product. We have this very educational aspect of the natural hair movement saying like, here's how you can ultimately treat your hair well and by extension treat yourself well. The beauty shop remained an isolated and untouched space for Black women.